Hello everybody, this is Esteban. I hope you are all doing very well these days. Um, since we have an exam next Monday, we are going to recap a little bit about the different elements and characteristics of Romanesque architecture. Okay, I'm going to send you a series of videos with the different types of Romanesque or different elements of Romanesque in architecture, painting, sculpture, and the same with the Gothic art. Okay, so this is basically what you have to do. Uh, these are the different elements and characteristics of Romanesque art. We can see the definitions here with the drawings. The material was important because if you remember, they have in first at the beginning they had roofs made of wood, but they changed that because of the continuous fires that they had, and they are going to change the roof to stone. Okay, so the problem with that was that the roofs were suddenly very heavy. They have very heavy roofs and they had to support that with thick walls. Um, and another element that we will see it later, which was the buttresses. So thick walls and buttresses. So, and because of this, also they are not going to have large windows, and therefore they are not going to have large. They are not going to have a lot of natural light inside the churches. Okay, so they need to support all that load, todo ese peso tienen que sostenerlo de alguna forma, and because of that, apart from the thick walls, they are going to use the old Roman elements like the borer bolt, or the Roman techniques like borer bolt, the dome, and the round arches. Okay, a barrel bolt is only it's a bolt shaped like a half a cylinder. Okay, llamamos a esto en español una bóveda de cañón o una bóveda, eh, sí, una bóveda de cañón, ¿vale? Porque parece que sea un cañón, para los ingleses parece que es un cilindro, para nosotros es como si fuera un cañón, como si estuvieras dentro de un cañón. Okay, then we have the dome. The dome is a rounded bolt forming the roof of a building, typically with a circular base. So, yes, this is, en español lo llamamos cúpula, ¿vale? So, it's another type of bolt. Then we have the round arches, which is an arch forming a continuous curve, okay? It is pretty easy to tell the difference between this and el otro arco, que es el arco apuntado, que es el arco gótico, que tiene aquí como una puntita, ¿vale? Este no, este es todo semicircular. Okay, so then we have to be able to tell the difference between a column and a pillar. Okay, a column has a round shape. Okay, it is a vertical stone post. Okay, to support a roof. We all agree in that, but it has a round shape, while the pillar, as we can see here, it has a polygonal shape. Usually has a square shape, ¿vale? Como una forma más cuadrangular. En comparación con la columna, que es circular, ¿vale? Más elementos, more elements that we have, more characteristics. Okay, the wall buttresses. The wall buttresses son los contrafuertes. Okay, this is a structure here of a stone or brick to support the wall. Okay, and this is again because they have a lot of load to support, tienen mucha carga que soportar. Okay, así que they need to reinforce the walls. Okay, and again, is going to explain. This is explaining about the windows. We don't have a lot of windows, and those windows that we have are very small in size. Okay. Then about the plan of these Romanesque churches, we have that they were designed with the form of a Latin cross. Okay, what is a Latin cross? It is a long arm cross by a shorter arm, and this is all symbolizing the cross of Jesus. Okay, because you know Jesus died on on a cross. Okay, they put him on a cross. Okay, and uh, this is the plan that they use to remember that. Okay, then we have that the long arm is going to be made up of one or more naves. In this case, for example, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 naves. Okay, but the main nave, the central nave, we call that in English nave, but las naves de laterales, ¿vale? We call this in English aisles. Okay, so we have the nave and the aisles. Okay. Then another thing that we have is the apse. The apse is all this area that stands out of the long arm. Okay, todo lo que sobresale del brazo largo de la iglesia es aquí que it looks like a head. Okay, this is the apse. Okay, inside the apse we can see a, a passageway. Okay, passageway. Sorry, a passageway which is called ambulatory. Okay, the ambulatory is where the pilgrims could pass in order to see a relic that was inside or behind the altar. Okay, el altar es esa mesa que está aquí en mitad de la iglesia, que es donde se hace la misa. Pues detrás tenemos una reliquia. What is a relic? Okay, or what a relic is? But it is simply the part of the body of a holy person which is going to be worshipped by the pilgrims. Okay, so los peregrinos daban por aquí la vuelta para poder ver esa parte de un cuerpo de una persona santa, ¿vale? Que para ellos pues es muy importante, ¿vale? Okay. Si vamos, we go to see some real pictures. Okay, for example, for the exam, if I give you this picture, okay, I show you this picture and you have to tell me 3 reasons or 2 reasons why this is a Romanesque or a Gothic church. Okay, well, the first thing that we see here is that the church is in the middle of nowhere. You know, is surrounded by nothing but a field, okay, or the countryside. It's in the countryside, so this is not in the middle of a city, which is very typical of Romanesque art. Okay, although we have Romanesque cathedrals inside cities, most of the churches of Romanesque art look like this. Okay, in the middle of the countryside. This is what the book says. Called that they are in rural areas. Okay, están en áreas rurales, como de campo. Okay, so that's one reason. Another one is that this church has thick walls. They have small windows. This is because they are supporting a heavy roof. They have a round arch. They have buttresses here, and the buttresses are attached to the wall. Okay, the walls are thick. Well, we already said that. Okay, and you have other reasons there. Okay, this is a barrel bolt. You could say the definition. You could say this is typical of Romanesque art. Okay. Well, you can see a lot of different elements here. You can see the buttresses. You can tell the difference between a pillar and a column. You also have the barrel vault above. Okay, this is a dome. You can say the definition. You can say this is typical of Romanesque art as well. Okay, then you have, this is a plan. If I give you a plan of a chart, you can tell that this is a barrel vault because there are no ribs, no hay líneas, no hay unos nervios aquí que crucen la bóveda, ¿vale? Estos serían los arcos fajones. Pero en el gótico vamos a ver como aquí en las naves laterales pues hay unos arcos que cruzan así, pero en this barrel vault we don't have anything like that, okay? We don't have any ribs, any rib crossing the vault, okay? So this is clearly a barrel vault, okay? We have a round apse, okay? And these little rooms that we have here, they also have a round shape, okay? And this is typical of Romanesque, or at least more typical of Romanesque, because we can see that also in Gothic, okay? But we are going to just say that this is for Romanesque. What else? We have the apse, okay, but we have the ambulatory, okay. That's all. Maybe in Romanesque we can see more clearly the cross than in Gothic, okay. In Gothic you are going to have so many naves or so many aisles or in these areas that sometimes the Latin cross is not easy to see, or is less easy to see than in Romanesque. Okay, I hope you. Okay, well, we have another picture, and that's all. This is how an ambulatory looks like. This is the passageway where the people, the pilgrims, pass in order to see the relic that is inside. Okay, so I hope this helps for the exam. I hope to see you soon. Bye bye.